The house stood proudly. It was a Victorian mansion, stately and grand. For the Harpers, it was a dream come true. John, Amelia and their son David felt only excitement. This was a fresh start.
We moved in on a sunny afternoon. Boxes were piled high, but our smiles were brighter. The house was perfect. It was more than a home. It was a promise of happiness.
The first few days were idyllic. John began setting up his study. Amelia unpacked boxes filled with memories. David, a curious boy of 10, explored every nook and cranny of their new home. He felt an odd sense of familiarity. It was as though the house was welcoming him, drawing him in.
One evening, a scratching sound echoed from the walls. It was faint, easily dismissed as an animal. Yet it sent a shiver down my spine. "Did you hear that?" I asked John, my voice barely a whisper.
I chuckled, attributing it to the old house settling, but Amelia couldn't shake off the feeling that something was amiss.
The scratching sounds persisted, growing bolder. They seemed to follow David, emanating from the walls of his room at night. Then came the whispers, soft, indistinct murmurs that slithered through the silence. They spoke of secrets, of shadows, of something unseen lurking within the walls. David's youthful curiosity morphed into fear.
I confided in my parents, my voice trembling as I spoke of the whispers that haunted my dreams.
John, though skeptical, began to share his wife's unease. He tried to rationalize the sounds. He blamed faulty plumbing, old wiring, anything but the impossible. But deep down, a seed of doubt had been sown. The house felt different now. The air grew heavy, filled with an unseen tension. The laughter that once filled the home was replaced by an unsettling silence.
One afternoon, I came running to my parents, my eyes wide with terror. "There's someone in the walls!" I cried, pointing a trembling finger at a blank wall. I heard them whispering my name.
John and Amelia exchanged a worried look. David's fear was palpable, too real to be dismissed. They decided to investigate. They checked every inch of the house. They searched the attic, the basement, even the crawl spaces, but they found nothing.
"There's no one here," I said, forcing a smile. But my words rang hollow, even to my own ears.
The whispers continued, growing louder, more insistent. It was as if whatever lurked within the walls was toying with them, relishing their fear. Amelia began to feel a constant presence, a pair of unseen eyes watching their every move.
One evening, while searching the attic, I stumbled upon a loose floorboard. Curiosity getting the better of me, I pried it open. Beneath lay a small, dust-covered notebook. I carefully lifted it out and blew away the years of grime. The pages were filled with faded ink, the handwriting spidery and cramped. It was a diary of sorts, a chilling account penned by a former resident. The writer spoke of being trapped, of an entity that resided within the walls, an entity that watched and waited. My blood ran cold. The words in the diary mirrored our own experiences.
He showed the diary to Amelia, his hand trembling. As they read the words, a cold draught blew through the attic, extinguishing the lantern they carried. They were plunged into darkness, the silence broken only by their own ragged breaths. Fear ruled their lives. Sleep offered no escape, haunted by nightmares. They wanted to leave, but something held them captive. David was most affected, always searching for the whispers.
One night I vanished. My parents searched frantically. They found me in the attic, pale and tear-streaked. "He's in there," I whispered, pointing at the wall.
John pressed his ear against the wall. He heard a low growl. They fled. They left, never to return. But the whispers remain. The house stands empty, a testament to the terror. The watcher in the wall still waits.